Okay, so let's have a look at a couple of past paper questions. First one from June 18. The Venn diagram shows the subject studies by 40 sixth form students. F represents the set of students who study French, M study maths, and D study drama. Diagram shows the number of students in each set. Explain what M intersection D complement means. So this is June 18 U2 question 2. So they're in M and they're not in D. So they're in M and they're not in D means they study maths but they don't study drama. So A, they study maths and don't study drama. Okay. Part B. One of these students is chosen at random. Find the probability that this student studies exactly 2 of these subjects. So we're looking at overlaps, and exactly 2, well, there are 2 students there that study French and maths. There are 2 students there that study maths and drama. There's no overlap between French and drama, and there's nobody that studies all 3. So the probability exactly 2 would be those 2 or those 4, which is 6 out of the 40 students. Mathematics, or French, or both. So if they study mathematics, they're in that circle. So the probability that they study maths is 10, 14, 16 out of 40. The probability that they study French is 15 out of 40, and the probability that they study both is intersection maths and French, which is 2 out of 40. So we can use the generalized addition law there, that if you want them to study maths or French, then it's probability maths or probability French less the overlap. So I've got 16/40ths, just adjust this a little bit, 16/40ths, or French 15/40ths less the overlap, which is 2/40ths. So I've got 31 less 2, 29 out of 40. So that's studying maths or French or both. Part C, determine whether studying maths and studying drama are statistically independent for these students. Now we know that if they're statistically independent, that means that the probability of maths and drama occurring you get by multiplying the probability of maths by the probability of drama. So if independent, the probability of maths and drama would be the probability of maths multiplied by the probability of drama. Probability of maths we've worked out is 16 out of 40. The probability of drama is, if we go back to the diagram, is 10 out of 40. So we multiply those together, we get 160 out of 1600, which is a tenth. Now we could use the general addition law now, because we've got the union, or we can find the union and check whether that intersection is the same. But we've actually got it on the diagram that the intersection is 4. So the probability of so from the Venn diagram, we know that the probability of M intersection D is the overlap between M and D, which is 4 out of 40, which is also a tenth. These are consistent. So therefore, the events are independent. And then part C, sorry, that was part C, wasn't it? Yes. So we finished that. So let's take a look how that would be marked by the examiner. The first part is worth 1 mark, and you get that 1 mark for the explanation. They study maths and they don't study drama. So that's an E mark, an explanation mark. Then for part 2, it's just 1 mark, a B mark, for correctly writing down 6 out of 40. For the second part of B, we've got a bit more work to do here, so there are method marks in this particular one. So we're looking for the intersection, sorry, the union being the sum of those probabilities. So there's a method mark for correctly adding up the right probabilities, and an answer mark for 29 out of 40. And then in part C, there's a mark for what have we got here? We've got 1 mark for working with the intersection of the diagram. We've got 1 mark for applying the multiplication rule, and 1 mark for showing that they are consistent. So the total marks for the question: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's marked out as 7.